Welcome back to the Kawfee Break, a gaming pit stop, your cozy corner for all things gaming. I'm your host, Cup of Coffee, here to brew you up some gaming goodness. This week, we're talking about gaming nostalgia, those games and memories that truly defined us as gamers. Plus, I'll share a new chapter in my gaming life, my journey into the world of SoulsBorne, Soulsvania, Souls-like games, starting with Dark Souls 1. We've also got a quick news roundup and a creator spotlight on the amazing Andy Cortez, aka Nitro Rifle. Before we get started, don't forget to connect with me on social media, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content, and catch my live streams on Twitch. Let's jump in. Nostalgia in gaming. Nostalgia is one of the most powerful forces in gaming. It's not just about remembering the games we played. It's about the emotions, the friends we shared those memories with, and the milestones those games represented. For me, it's the music and soundtracks that instantly take me back. Hearing the opening theme from Super Mario Bros. Or the pause music from Battletoads floods me with memories. It's not just about remembering the games we grew up with either. It's about reliving the feelings they gave us. Whether it was the thrill of discovering secret levels in Super Mario World or pulling off a last-minute win in GoldenEye, those experiences stick with us. For me, it's also the music, the art, and even the sound effects that instantly take me back. It's wild how hearing the opening notes of a Final Fantasy track can transport you to a different time in your life. That's the magic of gaming. Even today, games lean into nostalgia to captivate us. Think of remakes like Resident Evil 4, or even spiritual successors like Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. Nostalgia doesn't just keep the past alive, it makes gaming timeless. I'd love to hear your nostalgic gaming moments, so hit me up on social media or drop a comment on YouTube. Let's share the memories. Alright, let's talk about something big. I've officially started my SoulsBorne journey. That's right, Dark Souls 1 is my entry point. And I already understand why this series is so beloved, so challenging, and so hated. The world of Dark Souls, it's mysterious, it's beautiful, and it's hard. The oppressive atmosphere, the punishing difficulty, the thrill of finally overcoming a tough boss. It's emotional. It's an emotional roller coaster. I'm only a few hours in, not really. I've played a few hours and died a lot. But I've already learned one major lesson, and that is that patience is key. But here's the thing. It's not just about diving into SoulsBorne. I'm also exploring the Soulsvania, Souls-like genres. They combine the difficulty of Souls-like games and the exploration and progression of Metroidvanias. One of my all-time favorites, Blasphemous, showed me how incredible this genre can be. And I'm looking forward to playing some of the games that I kind of put off or games I didn't even know about. It's going to be tough, but I'm ready for it. I'm looking forward to it. And if I really want to feel like a gamer, I got to dive into this genre. If you've got any tips or your favorite Souls-like games, let me know. And I'm going to need all the help I can get. All right, let's dive into this week's gaming news. We've got Xbox breaking down major walls, a major PlayStation Plus change, and the potential return of an open world cult classic. News story number 1. Forza Horizon 5 is coming to PS5. In a move no one saw coming, Forza Horizon 5, one of the biggest Xbox exclusive racing games, is heading to PlayStation 5. This is part of Microsoft's new strategy to bring their games to more platforms, and honestly, it's kind of wild to see. IGN reported, quote, Forza Horizon's upcoming PlayStation 5 release is a significant moment in gaming as it represents the latest in a growing number of Xbox exclusives making their way to rival consoles. Could this be the start of a bigger trend? Are we going to see Halo or Gears of War on PlayStation someday? I think it's pretty clear just from what everybody's saying is that exclusivity isn't what it used to be. I think there still is some room for some exclusivity. I think it's just how you package it and promote it out into the world. I think the traditional way of doing it is kind of came and went just because of the digital age and the ease of access to things. But I think the mediums in which you can utilize those things still provides an opportunity for exclusivity. News story number 2. PlayStation Plus is dropping monthly PS4 games. Sony is officially phasing out PS4 games from PlayStation Plus starting in June, meaning the monthly freebies will be exclusive to PS5 users. This marks a shift in Sony's focus, pushing more players to upgrade to current-gen hardware. According to GameSpot, quote, PlayStation has confirmed that PS4 games will no longer be included with the monthly PlayStation Plus Essential lineup, reinforcing their commitment to making the PS5 the core of their ecosystem. Sony's biggest games are PS5 only now. It was only a matter of time before this happened. I mean, I think that's kind of inevitable, right? With every previous generation piece of hardware, access to those types of games becomes limited, but I still think in a digital world, this is why hardware is still going to be relevant. In a digital, well, at least for previous stuff, because in a digital world, if you can't bring those games to that digital platform, which most games you can, but if you can't, the only way to play it is on a piece of hardware. Now, in the future, making all games digital access first or primarily, that upgrade challenge is really not even a challenge anymore. That remaster challenge isn't a challenge anymore. But there also is that opportunity to generate more revenue by doing a remaster for new systems. So, but either way, I mean, I think this was kind of like obvious, but it also opens up the door for a reason to subscribe to the PlayStation Plus, because now those PS4 games that you couldn't play no more, you now have access to. You're just not going to get them in the monthly perk that comes with it. News story number 3. Simu Liu wants a Sleeping Dogs movie and game sequel. Simu Liu, best known as Marvel's Shang-Chi, is making a push for a Sleeping Dogs movie and even wants a sequel game to go with it. Speaking about his dream project, Liu told Video Games Chronicle, quote, I'm absolutely obsessed with the idea of making a Sleeping Dogs movie. I think it will be a total game changer and could breathe new life into the franchise. If you haven't played Sleeping Dogs, it's basically GTA meets Yakuza, set in Hong Kong, with an awesome martial arts combat system. It's been over a decade since the original game, but could this movie bring the series back? I hope so, because that game deserved better. That was our gaming news roundup for this week. If you want more info, be sure to stay subscribed here as well as on all of our social media. This week's Creator Spotlight is shining on none other than Andy Cortez, aka Nitro Rifle. If you're a fan of witty humor, incredible artistic talent, and all-around gaming goodness, Andy is your guy. He's one of the standout hosts over at Kinda Funny and Kinda Funny Games, where he brings his unique blend of charm, energy, and thoughtful insights to everything from game reviews to in-depth discussions about the industry. But Andy's talents don't stop at hosting. He's also an accomplished artist and musician, giving him a creative edge that really shines in his streams and community on Twitch. There's always a good time to be had with Nitro Rifle. One thing I really appreciate about Andy is his ability to connect with his audience. Whether you're watching him on YouTube, Twitch, or tuning into one of his Kinda Funny shows, you'll feel like you're part of the conversation. He's not just entertaining, he's relatable, and that's why his community is so loyal. So if you haven't already, be sure to check out Andy Cortez on Twitch at twitch.tv/Andy Cortez, on YouTube at the Andy Cortez, or visit his Nitro Rifle website at nitrorifle.com. Trust me, you'll want to be a part of the Nitro Rifle Association. That wraps up episode 48 of the Kawfee Break. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe, follow, and leave a review. It makes a huge difference. And don't forget to connect with me on social media at 1 Cup of Coffee. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Cup of Coffee, and join me on Twitch. Let's chat, game, and share this journey together. Until next time, brew yourself a cozy cup of coffee and keep gaming.